Hey, Bebe. It is December the 25th, 2017, and it's a pretty dang good Christmas so far. Right now, first of all, I want to say, sorry, it's been kind of a while since I've done a Letters to Bebe, part of the Letters to Bebe series. It's been a while, and that's a damn shame. Time tends to get away from me, but right now, as cars pass by, I don't know if it's very distracting. I'm sitting here in Canyon Lake. I hear a horse behind me, actually. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, I don't think it's seen it. Anyways, there's a horse rustling around behind me. Right now, I'm at Canyon Lake, where we used to live. We lived here for a while. Dare I say, a little bit over a year we probably lived here, and we had a lot of memories. Alright, like right here, if you turn right here, you'll see this hill. I mean, it's not a very big hill, but the thing about it is, it's very green. It's always been very therapeutic to look at, and it's actually located at the end of this trail. I'm sitting on a bench, or I guess a pair of benches that we sat on a lot. Like, we would sit, this is the end of the trail that we gone on a lot. Like, I couldn't say, but probably dozens and dozens of times. It's actually your favorite thing to do. Like, it was your reward and your treat on a day-to-day basis to walk down this trail. We're at the end of it. See, I parked the car right there. There's a mailbox right there. We would go to the mailbox. This is the end of the trail. And you would always want to look in the mailboxes just to make sure, just to make sure you didn't get a package or something like that. I always had to look in those mailboxes. Alright. And there's also, you really can't see it from here. I don't know if I might get up, but there's a low lying spot right there by the mailboxes in which water tends to collect, and there actually is water right now. Because it kind of sits there. It doesn't necessarily ever leave. You probably can't see it, but it's a low-lying spot. And what you would do is throw rocks in it and just simply watch the ripples go outwards. That was a real exciting thing for you to do. And you do it every time. Now, like I said, this is the trail. This is the end of the trail. And, of course, there's something beautiful to look at the end of the trail. And this is a road that leads to our house on 306. It's FM 306, which is a pretty significant road, to say the very least. So this is the end of the trail. This is the hill that you would look at, and if we wanted to, sometimes we would go a little bit further and we'd walk down the road. In fact, there used to be a taco shop just a little bit down the road that we went to a couple of times. But for the most part, what we would do is we would, walk to the end of this trail, or perhaps even run, because that's the thing. You really, most of the time, you would have enough energy that you would want to run this whole trail. Now, this trail is, the street's name is Oak Meadows, all right, and it's very windy and stuff and curvy, and there's a lot to look at. Of course, it's nothing but trees and hills and stuff. It's very beautiful. All right, from here where I'm sitting to where we used to live, which I was just at, I just came from there. I took a little walk down there. From here to where we used to live, it's about a half a mile, so it's a good distance, pretty good distance. But it was never really any trouble for you. You know what I'm saying? You were very athletic. That's the thing. You could easily run the half mile. All right. And lots of times, man, I mean, like I said, it was just the thrill of the day. Like, we would run, and of course I'd have to run to keep up with you, but we would run laughing the whole way sometimes. I mean, looking outrageous, really looking like we had some problems. Just running down this trail. I don't want to turn that way. Man, it's a lot of cars right now. It's a lot of people coming to and fro Canyon Lake, as you might assume. I mean, there's a lot of people going to San Antonio from Canyon Lake, and there's a lot of people coming from San Antonio to Canyon Lake for Christmas right now. It's just a lot of cars. But anyways, you know, lots of times we'd run this whole way just laughing for about a half a mile. And this is when you're like 3 years old. We're doing this. And it's kind of a tradition. Like I said, it was a daily tradition for the most part. It's something that you always look forward to. It's something that you demanded would happen. And it would happen. Pretty much every day we would come down here, like I said, just skipping, laughing along, get to the mailbox, open the mailbox, see if there's anything in there. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even have a mailbox really. Like, nobody sent us mail here, but had to open the mailbox, see if there was packages. Had to put some rocks in the little puddle and watch the ripples. Had to come over here, you know, basically take that in and savor it. I mean, basically what you're looking at right there in that little stretch right there, it's probably 1 billion leaves when you think about it. I mean, it's really expensive. It's really elaborate. And it's very soothing and therapeutic. Anyways, we would get to the end, which is where we're at right here. We'll probably sit on the bench maybe for a little while. And then inevitably we would head back down that way where we came from. Alright? But something I gotta explain is not one time. I don't believe there was one time, and there might have been one time, but I don't think there was, that she ever walked back that direction to the house. He never walked back to the house. Ever. Like, not once. He really would not stand for anything less than being carried back to the house, the half mile. It was kind of difficult. I mean, it wasn't difficult, say, for me, but like for Ashley, for instance, I mean, because she's a lady, that's a tough half mile to be carrying that baby the whole way. But the thing is, you demanded it. All right. And I always respected that about you. The fact that, you know, you had that assertiveness about you, you know, I can appreciate that. And there was no getting around it. I had to carry you back every time. You just go limp, and you would refuse. You'd absolutely refuse. And you know, all sort of memories that ain't going nowhere. And there's all sort of memories that could be had in the future. This is still a very beautiful place, you know. Still a lot of success and peace and contentment that could be had out here. Like I said, I took a walk down and checked out where we used to live, and we had a neighbor, and I checked that out where they used to live, and it was all very beautiful. Pretty close to what it used to look like. There might be 2 or 3 new trailer houses down the way, but otherwise very, very private and secluded, and just, you couldn't ask for a more private and secluded little nice neighborhood. You really couldn't. And as I walked down there, I contemplated maybe filming the house as I walked up. But the thing is, like I said, it is really private that way. And it's one of those places that, you know, if you don't live here, people are really going to wonder why you're even here. And so, you know, although it would have been nice to kind of document the house, I went ahead and I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I saw that the people living in our house, whoever's living in the house, they had 3 dogs. One was like a little bulldog, and they had a bigger dog and stuff, and, you know, they were getting all riled up. So I didn't take time to document that, but, you know, it's over there. It's still very nice. The neighborhood's still amazing. All right? And just so you know, like I said, it's on 306, Road 306, if you ever want to find it. 306 to Canyon Lake, and then you turn on Oak Meadows. But be aware, be aware it's a very private neighborhood if you ever come down here. Anyways, I'll holler at you. It is Christmas. Merry Christmas, and God bless. God bless you. God bless everybody else out there. God bless America. And I'm out. I'll holler at y'all.